Hello Pokemon Go trainers, it's the Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. In today's video we got the Kung Fu Panda Shiny Pangoro. And we're starting off with an absolute amazing matchup. Stunning lead into Lapras. Now this is Great League Remix. A lot of the meta Pokemon are banned and like two of the best are Glencorsola and Shadow Dusknoir. And Shadow Dusknoir makes for a great save swap. Real good Pokemon, especially to cover Pangoro's weakness. And Pangoro is real nice into what the backline Pokemon are weak against in Dark types. We also have Shadow Giraffe, which I was going to use the Shadow Giraffe lead team, but I did a battle and it was like, okay, let me just pair with the Kung Fu Panda. And they have two Pokemon remaining, and they are going to get kaboomed and kaboomed again. That's a Kung Fu Panda sweep. The Chocolate Panda, the Chocolate Po. I definitely enjoy using this Pangoro quite a lot. Was a part of the only non-Master League veteran team a couple of seasons ago. We're going to make a catch of their Bone Club. Let's go into Dusknoir. Unfortunately, the Mighty Foot is going to Sucker Punch me down before I get to two moves. I mean, I guess I could have gotten a bit of Shadow Punch chip if I just did full send it. Like the bait, the double bait. Maybe they would have miscounted. Oh well. Pangoro is going to go for the close combat, and it says goodbye. And a shield apiece. Shadow Giraffe unable to two-shot the Shadow Marowak, but let's see what can we do into... yeah, no, this is bad. This is a bad thing for us. This is no winning. That's just how it goes. The Mighty Guzzlord, it devours almost everything. And when there's no fighting type to deal with... Yeah. Wait. Is that... Okay. No, I did not upload my Guzzlord. I don't think my Guzzlord video went up. Yeah, no, it did not go up in time for someone to see my team. Definitely, I mean, it's definitely a good team. Just not the only one who came up with the team. But now we have a Shadow Typhlosion. I mean, this thing is very strong, even into Mudslappers. We're going to actually bring in Giraffe. Going to save the energy because odds are what they have to cover the Typhlosion can also be pretty weak to the Panda. Now, Charger Bug, that's a smart thing to cover. I mean, surely there's going to be something strong into the fighters. I mean, into the grounds. Maybe a flying type. We're going to no-shield discharge. Try to get the Hex down. Yes, we do, thankfully. We're going to get a Hex in before we throw the Shadow Punch. They do not shield, thankfully. Oh, they're going to have Dugong. Let's go. That is pretty nice into ground types. I could have actually thrown one more Karai Chop before this close combat, but I still kaboomed it. And even with the debuffs, I was not taking enough damage to get farmed down. Beautiful. Jellicent lead. I don't mind this. It is kind of awkward. I mean, like, I am resisting the fast move, but Surf can still do good damage. Actually, no, I'm in the commanding position. I just really don't want to be taking the Surfs. Because this team is an ABB-style team. I guess the ABC, actually. Yep, Shadow Steelix comes in. Definitely happy to not have taken the Surf damage. Am I going to debuff myself low enough to not get two moves? I do not. Let's go. Two moves. Close combat then takes the next shield. Shadow Dusknoir comes in. I do not respect the Earthquake. And it is a crush. Oh, that's a lot of damage. But Dynamic Punch says goodbye. Oh no. Ooh, Registeel. This is awkward. This is tough. Is this tin can going to be able to hang on? Gonna shield the Zap Cannon. I do get to another Psychic Fangs. Can I clean up the Registeel? This tin can is a absolute nuisance. Switch clock not up yet. And I am a glass cannon, so I get nuked. And unfortunately, I could not reach that Shadow Punch. Okay, that was close, but unfortunate. I mean, it is good for people to win battles when they have bad leads. They had a pretty bad lead. We get an okay lead into Giraffrig. I'm going to throw a Night Slash. Oh, and say goodbye. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. They do not respect the damage. We're not going to respect the damage of an unboosted Rage Fist, and I'm happy I did not. Dusknoir comes in. Going to bring in Pangoro. And I can set my Shadow Giraffrig up to absolutely confuse down the Primeape. I just need to land this next Night Slash. And the Night Slash is going to say a goodbye. Oh, almost. Primeape comes in, and I'm going to get the confusion. Farm down. And their Dusknoir cannot one-shot me. They can land and move, though. Shadow on shadow damage, but I'm a little tight, so half damage. Like, it's not very effective. Ooh, lovely Alolan Raticate. This is lovely. Is my opponent going to respect the nuke? Yes, they did. Let's go. Get wrecked. Get absolutely wrecked. All this energy. It's going to be so valuable for later. They get the defense drop, though. That is pretty big. They do still... Okay, they do not respect the damage this time. I do shield Hyper Fang, so that's pretty good. I am down to 0 to 2 shields. Ooh, I'm going to bring in Dusknoir. Get to a Shadow Punch after hanging on. Just long enough. Let's go. CMP tie. I lost, but I hung on. Did not lose that energy. Hex is not going to take them down in time. But the Giraffe with energy lead. Oh, that's not a Stone Edge Mud Bomb, but they are going to be a one-hit KO'd. They're going to shield and get to the next Mud Bomb, but actually switches up. Close combat says goodbye. Can we take down the Beedrill? No, we cannot. But they have to throw a move. Can we hang on as Giraffrig? 1. Yes, we do the damage, and we do not get Poison Jab down by them. Lovely Bastion lead. This is a perfect lead for us. Although Altari is a real good safe swap. They're bringing in the old school. I mean, this is Great League Remix, so it's cutting down a lot of the top meta. That's definitely boring. But also some of the meta is vintage, I'm pretty sure. Especially Izumil. I don't have a counter, like a perfect counter to Altaria, so they're going to win alignment, but they didn't have to commit 2 shields. Do I mind shielding Giraffrig? I'm going to take a lot of damage from Sky Attack. I want to get a farm down. What could be door number 3? Is it another flyer? It could be problematic if it is. Shadow Pidgeot is actually a real nuisance and definitely a real good Pokemon. So be advised if you run into them plenty. Well, that's your fault for not listening to my advice. This team definitely has hampered this team a bit, but we're able to get 2 Night Slashes to say goodbye to Victory Bell, and we are able to hang on and get to close combat for the end of Bastiodon. I love seeing Bastiodon get wrecked by the fighters. So annoying. Played all beautiful lead. Able to just pace 2 Night Slashes so fast. Oh, we get the attack boost. That is huge. Now, they can debuff us, but we're going to be in a great spot to still 2-shot them. And we already took a shield. Just going to take the KO or the last shield. Surely they no shield. Actually, they do shield. They fail to get the farm down, and I get to a parting Night Slash for the KO. Oh, they make a great catch. Resisted Sucker Punch is able to let me get some big Karate chops into them. Trailblaze, is enough to make us so we take each other out. Shield the Shadow Dusknoir versus Claydol on door number 3. I do respect the damage of Rock Tomb. What could be door number 3? Tinkaton. Ooh, this is tough. I do have some decent energy. They unfortunately were able to swap out and not get farmed down. How close is this battle gonna be? How much is the play rough gonna do? Surely it's play rough. It is. It does not take me out. Unfortunately, I'm a little shy. I think I did need that one extra Hex and Shadow Punch for the KO. I don't think one extra Shadow Punch would have said goodbye. Cool to see Stoutland. I'm actually kind of in an awkward scenario with the safe swap. It's actually pretty strong into the back line. And with them shielding up that close combat full send, I'm in a bit of a sticky situation. I gotta commit my last shield. I cannot afford to lose a Pangoro. I do go for the bait, hoping they shield. Oh, they do not. I do get the boost, but I do have to make a catch. I'm in range of Aqua Tail, so I catch it onto Dusknoir. We are met with a Pidgeot. And this is where the Pidgeots are going to come in, and me in a terrible spot. Could have gotten 2 Shadow Punches, but the damage was negligible. Did I get 1 turn lag, not being able to get that confusion in? I think I couldn't get that confusion in. Maybe I did. My mistake, I actually did get that confusion in. I checked the recording, I did. And Quillfish is going to be not my nemesis, but it does go down with the Giraffe. Yeah, Pidgeot definitely a big core breaker. May try it out. Gonna find out. Oh, gonna find all the pain of the Bastiodon if I do. Close combat does a good amount of damage into Tinkaton. Swampert comes in. Do they know the moveset? Kaboom! 1-hit KO. Goodbye, Swampert. Get wrecked. Get nuked, Swampert. They do bulldoze bait me. I mean, I would have taken a significant amount of damage from that, but I'm just such a glass cannon. So I do shield. Also, I one-shot one of the Pokemon, so I was in a real good spot. Terrible lead. Well, nightmare lead. It is the Shadow Pidgeot. Get a no-shield and throw a parting Psychic Fangs. Worst case scenario into the Diggersby. Because I needed as much damage into that Pidgeot as I could. I'm going to double down. Oh, I'm going to land the close combat. I'm going to bring in Dusknoir, and I'm in a terrible spot. I got a shield. I cut it. Thankfully, no boost. I'm pretty sure it's an attack boosting move. Dang it, they respect the damage. I actually could have thrown another dynamic punch. Could have said goodbye. And I would have actually been in a good spot with taking the last shield. No! I actually had a win condition. Dang nabbit. I didn't realize I had another dynamic punch. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Beautiful lead once again, though. Oh, is this a rank 1 Shadow Drifblim? I do have one myself. I mean, it could be a little bit worse, but it is a real nice 1500 CP one. So it could be twinsies. Could be like one of the only other perfect ones. I imagine there are multiple CPs where 1500 is like, it's not only the rank 1, but maybe it is only rank 1 for 1500 CP. But we cleaned up the crag. We have a Shield of Peace. Are they going to Icy Wind? Are they going to Shadow Ball? Icy Wind is not enough for the KO. Wait, no. Yeah, it is not enough. Able to throw a parting Psychic Fangs, and I two-shot the Drifblim with Dusknoir, and they were not prepared to deal with my Pangoro. Unfortunately, I forgot this is an Astonished Mushroom, a fun guy. Like the Amoonguss. I could have stayed in and been in a great... Actually, I'm like, I would have been better than swapping into Dusknoir, that's for sure. Maybe Traffic would have been the best matchup. I actually probably am still in a losing matchup with Pangoro, but oh well. We're going to try to get the farm down. We're going to end up CMP tying I'm pretty sure. They do not shield. They're Shiinotic. We're going to do-si-do a bit. We did get the boost, but they are going to get some good damage. I actually expected close combat, but it was cross chop. That's going to be very handy for them. And I mean, close combat is awesome, but cross chop, being able to not debuff yourself and still get some big fighting damage. It's not the strongest move, but definitely respectable damage. Unfortunately, we cannot get to back-to-back moves for the Hypno and Primeape, so we go down. Just how it goes, how the Go Battle League crumbles for us. Next opponent, Nightmare lead to Clefable with Shadow Dusknoir safe swap. We're being very efficient with the energy generation, throwing 4 hexes, counting for our 1 turn to swap. And I think they gave us a full hex. Cocolate comes in, they take 3 Incinerates to get their first move. And we are going to have 2 more moves after we landed 1 to take their shield. And they actually throw Incinerate, not going on Charge Act priority, hoping they can survive and then win Charge Act priority. But that just allows us to get to 1 more move and get them to red. They do actually swap into door number 3. They get a nice mud slap farm down in. But that's not going to help them enough because I got a shielded Pangoro. And they are going to debuff me, but they are still going to get 2 shot by the Night Slashes and Cry Chop chip damage. They will then be able to say goodbye to the Kung Fu Panda and not get swept. But oh my gosh, Pangoro did put in the good work after the Mighty Dusknoir. Put in a lot. The Ghost definitely, I mean, it's one of the best in Great League Remix for a reason. Toxapex safe swap behind a Greninja lead. Pretty good for the meta. But unfortunately for it, it's met with the Confusion user Shadow Giraffe Rig. And I can Confusion down for the to keep alignment, and I can throw a Parting Psychic Fangs, taking a shield off Greninja. They did respect the Trailblaze, but miscounting. We're going to have back-to-back close combats, but I do kind of want to save one for the Greninjas, so I swap into Dusknoir. They have to 2-shot me with Rage Fist, even, yeah. It's land 2, so I can shield. Am I going to take the KO? It is a Shadow Dusknoir, but it's not super effective. Oh, 1 HP in a dream. But that is going to allow me to get enough energy. And they know I've moved banked, so they have to overfarm. But goodbye, Greninja. Subscribe to the channel for daily Go Battle League videos. I hope you enjoyed battles. Pangoro can definitely be fun. Gotta watch out for the Pidgeots in Great League Remix. I mean, it is a good Pokemon in Great League Open. But not a terrible team for Great League Remix. Definitely enjoy using this Panda. The Chocolate Poe. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.